There are many theories and conspiracies relating to who really controls the world. Some say it's aliens, others say secret societies. The truth is still yet to be found. What we do know is that there exist some lineages that are so wealthy that their grips on society can put the world in a chokehold if they squeeze too tight. But what comes with wealth that great is a closet full of skeletons. And today we're gonna open that closet door and delve into a few of those skeletons. Welcome to the top 5 dark secrets hidden by the world's most powerful families. Starting off at number 5 is the Rothschilds. With a net worth of over $20 trillion, yes, I said trillion with a T, the Rothschild family is without a doubt one of the most wealthy and influential families on the planet. Put that in perspective, 1 million seconds is about 11.5 days. 1 billion seconds is over 31 years. And 1 trillion seconds would take 31,709 years. If they lost $100 a second, it would still take over 300 years to go broke. I lose $100 a second and I'm bankrupt before I can finish saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The Rothschild family have banks all across Europe, have control over the top 8 out of 10 pharmaceutical companies in the world, over 20% of the world's sea trade is owned by them, and have major investments in some of the planet's biggest corporations, like Google, Facebook, and Procter & Gamble. In fact, the Rothschild family has dipped their fingers in so many different businesses worldwide that it's virtually impossible to avoid giving them money, which is a major constituent of their unmatched riches. But the family's greatest secret is the method in which they obtain their wealth. The Rothschilds' narrative begins in the 18th century, as they seemingly rise from obscurity to financial dominance by exploiting their strategic positioning across major financial centers in Europe to amass vast riches. Their involvement in banking and finance allowed them to capitalize on their intricate network of contacts, giving them unprecedented access to insider information and market-moving events. This ability to predict and influence market trends forms the basis of their financial supremacy. Many often point to the Battle of Waterloo as a key example of the Rothschilds' shadowy influence. Reportedly, Nathan Rothschild received advance news of the British victory before official messengers, enabling him to manipulate markets for his gain. This supposed manipulation of information to orchestrate financial windfalls is a hallmark of the many theories and secrets of the Rothschild family, portraying them as orchestrators of chaos and profits. It is also suggested that the Rothschilds' involvement in funding wars extends beyond mere financial interests. The family's support for both sides of conflicts, coupled with their strategic positioning, has led to suspicions that they may have instigated or prolonged wars for their own benefit. Yay for war profiteering, am I right? While their wealth only grows, the Rothschilds' geopolitical influence has seemed to decline, but many see it as a strategic retreat rather than a loss of power. The family's diversification into various ventures and the establishment of international financial institutions are widely interpreted as calculated maneuvers to exert control while evading scrutiny. Next up, at number 4, is the Kennedy curse. The Kennedy curse, shrouded in an air of secrecy and foreboding, is a whispered enigma that has haunted the famed Kennedy family for generations. The tale of the curse begins with Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., a wealthy and ambitious patriarch who orchestrated his son's rise to political prominence. Yet, as the family's star ascended, a series of tragic and untimely deaths cast a chilling shadow. Despite what they tell you, the Kennedy curse is no mere coincidence, and that it's actually a carefully concealed revelation that threatens to unravel the fabric of American history. The curse stems from the Kennedys' hidden involvement in clandestine affairs and covert agendas. They argue that the family's connection to influential figures and powerful institutions could have exposed them the dangerous secrets that are best kept veiled. The curse acts as a symbol of the lengths to which the shadowy forces of the global elite will go to safeguard their hidden truths. The tragic events that have befallen the Kennedys over the years, including the assassination of John F. Kennedy and Senator Robert F. Kennedy, are thought to be perpetrated by the world's most powerful families. The curse serves as a chilling reminder that some secrets are so profound, so earth-shattering, that they transcend generations. While mainstream historians and experts dismiss the Kennedy curse as a mere sequence of unfortunate events, the conspiratorial perspective paints a different picture. It weaves a narrative of a family entangled in a web of dark secrets, woven by the hands of an elite cabal that operates in the shadows. The curse takes on an almost mythical significance, warning those who dare to pry too deeply into the affairs of the powerful, or your family might get cursed too. Coming in at number 3 is Disney. The Disney family and company is one of the most influential families on the planet, being a household name producing a plethora of film and television that is watched around the world. On top of making stupid amounts of money off their many franchises, such as Marvel and Star Wars, they are able to include all forms of messages that will undeniably reach the public, allowing them to influence public opinion and trends, which is a powerful tool for anyone with an agenda. On the surface, messages in Disney movies are typically simple, nice things like like, "We should all love each other," or "Believe in yourself." But hidden beneath are darker subliminal messages that can influence our thoughts without us even noticing, giving us a peek into the darker side of the Disney franchise. Disney has strategically concealed subliminal messages within their animations, films, and merchandise. These messages, often imperceptible to the conscious mind, are purportedly designed to influence the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors of unsuspecting viewers and consumers. Their aim is to shape societal norms and values in alignment with a secret agenda. There have been many instances where hidden images and messages have been discovered within Disney productions. These range from fleeting frames with sexual innuendos to directly referencing the Illuminati in DuckTales, to symbols that supposedly promote mind control or social conditioning. The subtle insertion of these messages, while undetectable to the naked eye, is believed to exert a profound influence on the subconscious mind, leading individuals down a predetermined path. And I'm sure I don't have to explain to you why that's a bad thing. Skeptics, however, argue that many of these alleged subliminal messages are mere coincidences or the result of overactive imaginations seeking patterns where none exist. But if you see some of these examples for yourself, the meaning is clear. I'll still watch their movies though. Nothing tops Pirates of the Caribbean. Next up at number 2 is the Pazzi Conspiracy. This is an old one, but its effects are still felt today. The Pazzi Conspiracy, a significant historical event of the Italian Renaissance, revolves around the plot to assassinate Lorenzo de' Medici and his brother Giuliano, members of the prominent Medici family, and the broader power struggle between rival Florentine factions. Central to this narrative is the influence wielded by Pope Sixtus IV and his papal family, the Della Rovere. In the late 15th century, the Medici family, led by Lorenzo de' Medici, considerable sway in Florence, amassing immense wealth and cultivating a flourishing cultural and artistic atmosphere. This prominence, however, garnered enmity from rival factions, particularly the Pazzi family, who aimed to undermine Medici authority and establish their own dominance. The Pazzi Conspiracy hatched in 1478 the Medici brothers and paved the way for a Pazzi-controlled Florence. The Pazzi family sought to leverage the influence of Pope Sixtus IV, a rival of the Medici, to legitimize and support their scheme. As part of this intricate plot, they enlisted the aid of the Pope's nephew, Girolamo Riario, which I pronounced wrong for sure, to orchestrate an assassination that would alter the course of Florentine politics. On April 26th, 1478, during High Mass at the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence, the conspiracy was set into motion. Giuliano de' Medici was killed by conspirators. Simultaneously, an attempt on Lorenzo's life occurred, but proved unsuccessful as he managed to escape. The botched assassination marked a turning point in Florentine history and the decline of the Pazzi family's influence. Pope Sixtus IV's involvement in the conspiracy further underscored the complex web of political maneuvering. The Pope's support of the Pazzi family and their ambitions highlighted the intertwining papal authority and secular power struggles. In the broader context of global politics, the Pazzi Conspiracy and its aftermath contributed to a growing awareness of the influence of papal families in shaping the course of history. This realization played a role in the evolving perception of the Church as a political player, influencing international relations and strategic alliances. We all know of how much influence the Church has, but events like the Pazzi Conspiracy allude to dark secrets surrounding the Church's power over our government and way of life, regardless of religious belief. And I'd kick myself for not including this on the list. At number 1 is the Illuminati. The worst, best-kept secret on the planet, the Illuminati, a shadowy and elusive secret society, has captured the imagination of conspiracy theorists and curious minds alike for centuries. This theory proposes that the world's most powerful and influential families orchestrate a clandestine organization to manipulate global events and control the course of history. The methods through which these families maintain the secrecy of the Illuminati evoke intrigue and curiosity, perpetuating a sense of mystery and suspicion. A select group of elite families wield disproportionate control over global affairs, ensuring the Illuminati's existence remains concealed. These families, much like the Rothschilds, Disneys, you name it, are often identified as wealthy dynasties with long-standing legacies, collaboratively manipulating financial markets, politics, and cultural narratives to advance their own interests and agendas. The Rothschilds are often cited as evidence of the Illuminati's secretive influence. Known for their banking prowess and immense wealth, the Rothschilds have been implicated in conspiracy theories that suggest that they are key players within the secret society. The family's ability to operate across multiple continents, their strategic positioning within the world of finance, and their connections to other powerful figures are only fuel to the fire that is the Illuminati conspiracy. The Illuminati secrecy is maintained through a combination of factors. Firstly, the families in question leverage their vast financial resources to control mainstream media outlets, suppressing information that could expose their activities and promoting narratives that suit their interests. interests. This media manipulation perpetuates a veil of ignorance around the Illuminati, making it difficult for the public to discern fact from fiction. Secondly, the families involved with the secret society use their influence to infiltrate key institutions and governments, ensuring that anyone who threatens to expose their secrets is marginalized or discredited. This manipulation of power structures enables the Illuminati to operate with impunity, as those who might otherwise challenge their control are silenced or neutralized. Remember the Kennedy curse? That is a prime example of the suppression of opposition, with the latest unexplained tragedy occurring in 2020. Lastly, the fear of retribution or retaliation keeps individuals who may possess knowledge of the society's existence from speaking out. The families possess the means to enforce silence, using their influence to protect their interests and ensure the Illuminati remains a well-guarded secret. There have been many cases of celebrities and other public figures hinting at their involvement with the society, with photos surfacing with repeated imagery of pyramids with a single eye in them, the Illuminati's famous logo. Undeniable evidence of the secret society's existence still remains unfound, which paradoxically strengthens and weakens the Illuminati theory. Which side are you on? Team Illuminati confirmed, or do you think it's all a bunch of gobbledygook? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, like, subscribe, and hit that bell, as that's the end of this top 5 list. Thanks for watching, and have a great morning, evening, or night. I'll see you in the next one, guys.